Hello guys, and welcome back to me trying to remember how to do voices. Anyway, we're playing Scarlet Hollow. I always started out on this screen so that way you guys can see, hey, there's some stuff in this that's kind of disturbing. And also me saying that also helps. Where was I? I was here in the library. Oh yeah, I was saying, you never know. You guys really seem to have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw. Yeah, let's learn a little bit more about Charles Shaw. I have no idea. He might be my, I can't remember. Is he my ancestor technically? I can't quite remember. You really seem to have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw. Oh god, voices. How the fuck did I do her voice? Oh no. That's what happens. This sounds close. That's what happens when someone directly causes a monumental disaster, especially in a small town like this. People tend to spit when they hear your name. This music is pretty loud. Yeah, that was a thing in the last episode, I remember. It's not as loud as it was, so we're good. You got run out of town on a rail, you know. Damn. That's not a figure of speech. Well, hi, Jazz Sit. You're early. I just started, like, not even 3 minutes ago. So you missed absolutely nothing. Congratulations. And that's not a figure of speech. Back then, they actually tied you to a rail and ran you out of town. There's a big mural of it over on the far wall. That's hilarious, actually. How are you doing, Jazz Sit? He got off easy, if you ask me. I agree with Stella. Maybe the ditchlings are warnings about another collapse. Where ditchlings are coming from the mines. Perhaps there's something toxic in the mines poisoning town. Wayne seems sick. I'm not sure I agree with the collapse angle, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Well, it seems too obvious. It's gotta be something else. Let's move on. Good. Working on my book. I finally finished the 3rd chapter, and I'm gonna do cover for it. That's cool as hell. Congratulations. What's the book about? I don't know if you've ever told me about it. If there's something toxic in the mines poisoning the town. Wayne seems sick. Honestly, that sounds like one of the most plausible explanations we've had so far. Yeah? What about the ditch things? I don't know, maybe there's some sort of parasite down in the mines. Maybe it infected Wayne, and maybe Wayne infected the local wildlife? Huh. Yeah, that could work. You think there's a code here? Talk about Silas Scarlet. Talk about the actual Appalachian folk monster. No, see, it's technically a fanfic. Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with fanfic. I don't think. Inserting yourself into the world I don't think is a bad thing. It can be a bad thing, but the fanfics in and of themselves are not bad things. There's a lot of stigmatism about fanfic, and I think it's wrong. Besides, without fanfic, we wouldn't have Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey. It's not a lie. Those 2 books originally started out as fanfics. I'm pretty sure one of those books are fanfics of the other. Yeah. It's hilarious because I've been planning it for like 2 years. Damn. Well, I mean, but at that point, it's not even really a fanfic. It's just a book that you're writing. Talk about Silas. Talk about Appalachian folk monster. So, Appalachian folk monster. Oh, it's got kind of... Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers? Do you think Wayne is a Tommyknocker? My mom used to tell me the post story. I'd totally forgotten about it. A book with already made characters then? Could be. To be honest, I don't know enough about writing books to tell you what it would technically be. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers? That sounds plausible. Well, with the whole warning thing. Good God, but Tommyknockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write it down though. Tommyknockers are literally just the sounds that happens when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse. Are they? Or are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on rocks and support beams with hammers to cause a collapse? There's simply no way to know. Well, I'm pretty sure there is, but we're gonna ignore that for now. Wampus cats sound like they could be mountain lions. A voice like a woman crying out, somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Sounds pretty mountain lion-ish. There are mountain lions in the Appalachian Mountains, and nobody can tell me differently. I know they're there. Definitely, they are 100% mountain lions. Anika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. I love Stella. She's great. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. I'm telling you, there are mountain lions in the Appalachians. You cannot tell me otherwise. I know they're there. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal. Sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank when folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out. Now here we are. Not gonna get into an argument about whether Bigfoot is real with a fictional character. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. I will say though, it is hilarious to me that there's no clear footage of Bigfoot at all. It's all blurry. Wonder why. To manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it, I promise. I'm holding you to that. Yeah, there was literally a mountain lion in the ditchling nest last night. Yeah. What? No way! Let me check the footage real quick. Stella pulls out her phone. Well, there aren't any live ones in these parts. I guess that's true. My mom used to tell me that Haley post story. I'd totally forgotten about it. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I did. Yeah, I was told that story when I was a kid, and it fucked me up. I think someone's knocking at my door. Hang on. I am back. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I remember that story being like... That story specifically stuck with me and freaked me out. Also, anime reference. I can't see it because I'm in the way. Hang on, let me move. Whoops. I don't want to believe. Get Stella to believe in mountain lions. Oh. Where'd my move? Anime reference. I need to click into the thing. Anime reference. Alright, I'm going back into my corner. No, that's the wrong thing. Why? Why can't you just do the thing I click on? There we go. Move me away from that box a bit. You guys can see. Yeah, it's fine. Close enough. I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from the Pt.3. The one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now, I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Pt.3. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched the video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Let's move on. Do you think there's a cult here? You guys think there's like a cult here? Oh, well, yeah. Those cops were awfully suspicious. Almost like they're trying to cover something up. Maybe the ditchlings were actually nudists doing some sort of weird ritual. Maybe the ditchlings were like summoned. A lot of folks here feel tense and closed off. I'm gonna do the ones about the cops. Those cops were awfully suspicious last night. Really weird combination of being dismissive and trying to pin things on me. I don't know, it just feels like a cover-up. Yeah, that was pretty bad, but I'm not sure they really have it in them to be part of a cult. Definitely, I don't think they're capable of putting in the effort. Talk about Silas Scarlet. That's a fair point. So, Silas Scarlet. Rich guy in the south. I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. Guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations will think when they look back on us. Wow, talk about a self-made man. Seems like a great dude. I'm gonna go with the top one, because he seems... Yeah, a rich guy from the south wouldn't be pretty. Yeesh, I figured old money from the south wouldn't be great, but... sure did some things to get where he was, huh? Oh, Oscar, what was your voice? That book is a perfect example, was that right? I can't remember what voice I gave Oscar. That book is a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Yep, dude was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War, too. And you can probably guess which side of North Carolina business owner would be working for. Sorry you're related to him. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? I get it. It must be one of those burial ground situations, right? Like in Poltergeist? I doubt that. This town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing in on itself, no offense. Seems like a terrible person, but I don't see what that has to do with the bad omens or creatures in the woods. I don't think they're here for retribution. Silas seems like a terrible person, but I don't see what that has to do with the bad omens or creatures in the woods. I agree. We're talking about ancient history here. Yeah, we probably have better leads. Never hurts to have historical context. We should check out the mines. Think we should head back to the woods. Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? Remain silent. What do y'all think? There's an awful lot of mine-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. We can poke around and find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go to question some of the miners, Knight? You're not poking around unprepared in an actual mines, right? Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't have a good reason to go down there. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Neeks, we're just gonna go question some of the miners. If that question gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I heard some weird shit in the mines last night. Totally not fumes related at all. You can cross that bridge. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I am not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Okay, good. And hopefully... Oh wait, no. Wrong person. Oops. Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Wayne while we're at it. For the record, this wasn't my idea. Like a lot of work. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. That would be a good idea. Tabitha's gonna love that we're snooping around. Awesome, let's roll. Let's... Finally, opportunity I've been looking for to get to know Tabitha. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. No, I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine that. What'd she do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place? She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. She gets grumpier at work, I'm pretty sure. Is that girl's baseline? I'm pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay eating box mac and cheese. We can sneak around the mines, no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. You won't even know we were there. Look at us, going out on a caper. Together, I missed this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese! I did it in her voice. I can't one person. I can't do two voices. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad, that poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. Surprise him? Seemed excited to meet Drac. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Is it Rosalina or Rosalina? I've been saying Rosalina, but I don't know if that's true. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. I feel like I should be giving everyone here more southern accents. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from the unending wilderness. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. So loud. He's sleeping. Can I help you with something? Woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We're here wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not gonna wake him up if he's sleeping. He probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned, it's probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. I don't know what voice to give her. There's so many female characters and I'm only one person. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Drac would get along super swell too. I said swell, but he said well. Offer your boiled feet. Yes, absolutely. Maybe you can bribe Reese's mom into letting him hang out with you. He can't eat peanuts. Reese's mom turns back into the house sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. He sighs again as if deciding whether to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Drac. How do you know my name? Did they say my name to you? That would be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yeah, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. It might cheer him up. You know they have those therapy dogs in hospital. No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sounds of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. That's, not normally how that works. Anyway. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Drac. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Why not just drive up with Kanika? Aren't the mines a bit of a ways off? Don't worry about it, Drac. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. I think it's a little tight with more than two people. I'll walk with Stella. We'll meet you there. Probably shouldn't, because that voice is gonna be the death of me, but whatever. Woods are calm and serene compared to last night, but you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the tree. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night, and I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. If only I dived for the flashlight. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. He pauses, searching for what to say. This game has no narration. That was my bad. Whoops! My other monitor went out. Oh, it's coming back. Like that there's guilt boiling under my skin, but only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I don't think of Duke dying. Just a thing that happened, like it's just a part of another video. Because if I actually admit to other people that I feel something, then I have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. Of course it's not your fault. I'll break this to you, but if you didn't hesitate last night, we all might have gotten out of there alive. You were cool and collected in the library. What happened? What happened. We can move forward together. Aw, that's sweet. Open up. I can't have you falling apart. I don't really want to blame her. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I would have done in that situation. Like, things happen sometimes. That's just the way the world is. Personally, I would probably say something similar to this, or it's not your fault. I'm gonna go with this one. What happened happened, and we can question our decisions and blame ourselves for what happened till the cows come home. We can move forward together. Thanks, Drac. You're right. I should be better at taking my own advice. I'm glad we could talk about this, though. I can't imagine what it'd be like to go through something like that, like last night alone. Conversation comes to a dramatic halt, with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that crack. Oh, it's a cardinal. Whoa, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. The same probably goes for the two of us. I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much further. I was highly expecting to see something in there. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. Y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. Oh, both probably wouldn't hurt. I'm floating. I need... Oh, why does it always do the wrong thing? Into the woods again. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on the lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. Probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in. Third person doing. You know, those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on the first date? Oh, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van? Come on, turn back on. Stop being dumb. Thank you, monitor. I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds. With a really good mic. We can just do a group call. I'm not interested in sneaking around. I'm gonna go find my cousin. You're good, Kanika. I've got this. You'll do great. Here's the earbuds I mentioned earlier. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks. I do my best. There it is, I think, maybe. Her voice will change a lot. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance of the mines. Phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? Try saying something. Something. Because I would absolutely do that. Stella and Kanika chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but into the worksite. Well, let's enter. We pass through the unlocked fence and into the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. This technically belongs to me too, so I'm allowed to be here. But, time being, I gotta go use a bathroom, so I'll be right back. Go ahead and get... There we go. Alright. I have returned, and we're gonna go ahead and save right here. Yeah, that seems smart. We pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Oh wait, that's the wrong character. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Approach the nearest group of miners. Go straight to the main office and find your cousin. Well, since we're out here, we might as well approach the nearest group of miners. I just heard something fall. I'm sure it was my stepmother. Never mind. We approach the nearest group of miners. A blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. I'm being talked to. You approach the nearest group of miners. A blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. The uniforms identify them as Harris, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? Seen anything weird lately? The miners look you up and down. Weird how? Weird noises coming from the woods. I follow the getting sick. People getting sick. Like, more than usual. Nope, nothing like that. I feel fit as an ox. They have good working conditions in the mine. Our health is wholly looked after. Have you run into any weird animals? Nope. You been talking to that Downey? Wait, wrong person. That one of the boss gave a lifetime ban to? Wait, are they talking about me? Yeah. Yeah, she's like a Bigfoot YouTuber or something. Her videos are actually pretty good. Yep, that's me alright. And aw, that's so sweet. But, you know, all that I think about, now that I think about it, it is pretty weird. I haven't been seeing many animals at all lately. Used to be I'd see all sorts of critters, now it's mostly birds. This is your first year up here, ain't it? It's not used to the seasons changing, all the animals are hibernating, that's all. I don't know, she's got a point. I've been up here 5 years now, and it's never been like this before. Maybe it's the global warming then. I think they're calling it climate change. Any weird noises coming from the woods? Not a peep. We're underground most of the day, though. You know, I heard something unusual the other night, though it might have been an owl or something, but it sounded right. It was an owl. You're just not used to local wildlife yet. Any knocking in the mines? Can't barely hear nothing when the machines are going down there. He's right. It's loud as shit. Doesn't sound like knocking, though. It does sound like knocking, though. The way the machine pounds through the rock. Not sure if that's what you were thinking. You're not asking about Tommy knockers, are you? Tommy what's now? Tell me what now? Tommy knockers, they're like an old Welsh myth. Little guys that live in mines and knock on the walls before they collapse. Nothing like that around here. I've got a couple other questions, if you don't mind. Ask them about Wayne. I was going to. You guys know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we know him. He's such a cut up. Miss that dude. Why are you talking about him in the past tense? Met him last night. Good question. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, well, I guess he ain't. He hasn't even skipped town, huh? Pretty unexpected turn of events, you ask me. What a relief. Thought something awful had happened to the poor guy. Press them. What did you think happened to him? Are you some sort of cop? I'm Tabitha's cousin. I am here for the funeral. The miners straighten up suddenly, very serious. Sorry, I didn't know. I thought you were maybe one of them environmentalists, or... Yeah, sorry for any trouble. You make sure to tell her we said that she's a great boss, okay? I'm Zach, that's Davis, this is Harrison. We don't know nothing about what happened to Wayne, you hear? Y'all should get out of town. Oh, what do you think of Tabitha? The miners stare at you, distrust in their eyes. Harrison chews her sandwich slowly. She works hard. A good boss, end of story. Alright. Actually, that's all, thanks. Bye. Walk away from the miner. Seemed nice enough. Maybe it was just me, but they seemed to think Wayne was dead, right? Wait. It wasn't just you. Approach another group of miners. We head over to the next group of miners. I'm assuming we're gonna head there. We might go visit Tabitha, though. Before you can reach the miners, you're struck by an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set eyes on that awful man in the miner's jacket. Couldn't be up here. It's dangerous. What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. To be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey, Drac, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Wayne got the jump on me. Oh, don't mind me. Our old friend just stopped by to say hello. Or our new friend just stopped by to say hello. Whoa. I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. I hate to say it, but between the way those miners talked about him and how the call went to static, what if he's a ghost? Like, actually a ghost. You hate to say it, Stella, I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real. Hey now, just because I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want this ghost harassing Drac. He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. That I'd be safe there. Why did he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. This means we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. I need to talk to Tabitha about this. The other miners think the guy's dead, even though he's still lurking around the camp. Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to talk to anyone else. Yeah. No, you're right. I'm gonna go talk to more miners. Yeah, because they kind of got real quiet once I said something about that. Hey there, can we help you with something? You seem nice. Do any of you know a man named Wayne? Whoops. I hope I didn't skip anything. Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? He's been following me. Yeah, he's been following me. Bruce Wayne. Yeah, there you go, Jazz. It's Bruce Wayne. Batman's on my ass for something I've done. Oh, thank God. Everyone thought he was dead. Now, hold on. Creepy doesn't exactly sound like Wayne, does it? How do you know it was him? Name on his jacket, just like yours. Name on his jacket. Wayne, just like yours, says Smith. So do all our jackets. If I switch with Isaac's, that doesn't make me Isaac's. Isaac. No. It's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. You really think he's running around town, creeping on strangers, ignoring his friends and co-workers? Seems more likely to me that somebody took care of him, so to speak, is running around in his clothes. The miners stand in silence for a moment, considering what they've just heard. It's not possible. That's ridiculous. This is messed up. But who would do something like that? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, you think? No way. Just saying, it wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her, charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, what are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. What was Wayne saying? Whoa now. Don't know. There's no way I'm poking that wasp's nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block. Come on. Don't dangle something like that. Look, I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as is. They got mouths to feed. Losing their jobs. And, in Sam Wayne's case, disappearing. We already said too much. Come on, boys. Can ex-lovers never just respect each other in games? I feel like it's a problem. It does seem that way. Just as a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. I need to talk to Tabitha about this stuff. Good luck. I got my eyes peeled. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. Also, it does seem like with every horror game, there's a jaded ex-lover somewhere, doesn't there? You make your way to the trailer in the middle of the camp. Tell Stella. You guys, I'm gonna hang up real quick. I don't want Tabitha to think I'm spying on her. You disconnect from the call before opening the door. Yeah, it seems smart. Enter Tabitha's trailer and find her sitting at her desk, her head buried in her hands. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the gun hanging above Tabitha's desk. But then they start to dart to the bulletin board on the side of the wall. It's plastered with wanted posters for Stella, as well as a number of suspiciously ordinary photos of her and Gretchen. What are you doing here? What's with the gun? Oh, it's Pearl Ann's. She thought it was intimidating. It's a little old-fashioned though, don't you think? When I took over the mines, I never really took time to renovate, and now that she's dead, I don't know, it feels wrong to change anything. At least until she's in the ground. Why am I telling you this? Why are you here? Who's Wayne? He keeps following me. Tabitha thighs. I don't know who you think has been following you, but it's not him. If you're going around asking questions about Sam Wayne, you're probably gonna hear some rumors. Sorry I said that. I didn't know him last night. Sorry I said that. I didn't know him last night. Caught me off guard, and I didn't know what to say. Sam was friendly with me. Oh. Bum bum bum. Do you think Tabitha was was with Sam? Was with Wayne? That would be interesting. Then go to a bar. That's where you hear all the rumors. Yeah, that's true. There's a diner here. I'm sure I could get a load in there. He even came around to the estate a few times, and a lot of the workers here just can't seem to get over it. Disappeared, and despite what a lot of people seem to insinuate, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's alive. Whatever, it's fine. I know it's easy to blame the mean boss for this sort of thing, but I disagree. If someone's following you, you should just stay at the estate where it's safe. Funny, you told me the same thing a minute ago. That I should just stay at the estate where it's safe. I have no idea what to make of that. That's a fair point. It's like, yeah, he legit just told me that, so... Look, if it'll make you feel better, I can ask some of my men about him. I doubt much will come of it, though. Not many employees want to get caught tattling to their boss. There are monsters in the woods, Tabitha. I know it's hard to take this seriously, but we caught them on camera, and they're supposedly a portent of doom for the town. I'm not asking you to believe me, but I'm asking you to take me seriously. I don't know anything about monsters in the woods, but if there's some kind of doom coming for this town, it'll be because I'm not able to do my job. Ooh. Coal is a tough industry, Rack, as I'm sure you know. The seams in these hills aren't exactly untapped either. This mine has been operating for almost 200 years. It will run dry at some point, maybe even in my lifetime. I'll do whatever I have to do if it means this place lasts just a little longer. Over 100 people work for me. For each of those people, this is it. This is the best job they're ever gonna get. I don't like doing layoffs. I don't like doing cuts. I don't like seeing my childhood home crumble around me. Every day, I get up and do what needs to be done to save this town from ruin. Not that I believe anything when it comes to Stella and monsters, but who cares if you two saw a Harbinger? But who cares if you two saw a Harbinger of Doom? See that every day. Leave it at that. You leave it at that. Look, I'm kind of swamped right now. I was actually getting ready for a big meeting when you walked in. But if you want, you can just wait here for an hour or so, and I can swing back when I'm done and pick you up. So don't go around bothering my men. Don't move a muscle. Don't so much as make eye contact with them. It's supposed to be working. I'll see you then. Tabitha leaves the room. As soon as she's gone, you place a call to Kanika's ear, Bud. Bud's back in your ear. And redial the group. Hey, is everything good? Tao was actually helpful, but I'm still got some questions for her men. That was actually really helpful. Really? Really? That's incredibly surprising. Nice and sticking around here. Head back outside, regroup with Stella and Kanika. As you leave Tabitha's office, you take a moment to get your bearings, only to be interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappearing over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly she's doing a delinquency. Clearly she's doing a delinquency. I mean, yeah, but what kind of delinquency? Only one way to find out. Let's go after her. Oh, fuck that. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. He's delivering snacks to Bigfoot. She's delivering snacks to something. Also, what the fuck is this? Anything else I can see? Nope, just footprints. Something in the trees right here. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fade into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point towards a nearby mine. Something about that mine feels wrong. As though a cold angle lies burning inside, sucking the life from the surrounding hills. This is the site of a mass grave. Oh, great! This is a great place to be. This is healthy. This is nice. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? The place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Hey, remember all those bad feelings I got last night? This place feels straight up cursed. There's some bad juju coming out of that hole. I mean, like Kanika said, a lot of people died down there. There's a lot of spooky history. No shit, Sherlock, exactly. There's a lot of spooky history to this place. For all we know, maybe all that death left some kind of mark down there. We're gonna explore it. We're gonna explore it, aren't we? Oh. Okay, just because a bunch of people died in there doesn't mean it's cursed. Come on, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Here we go again. Even if it means I have to go underground. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. My grandfather was a coal miner. It's not fun. It's cramped, it's ugly, and it sucks. Oh, you sure, Neeks? Jack and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I hate the thought of other people getting trapped down there even more. Well, okay. I guess they're just going in there then. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mine. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Yeah. This sounds like a good thing to tell people. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? Like, whatever, I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. I'll happily wait. I do not want to go in there. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. You hang up the call. Follow Kanika and Stella into the mine. Yeah, I'm not going to just let them in there to die. Sorry, Tabitha. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expect. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate this maze of corridors. Hey, you made it! I told you they would. For a second there, Kanika thought you were making a beeline for Tabby. Actually, I kind of did. I called her before coming in. Are you kidding me? I don't know how long it's gonna take for this to get through to you, Drac, but that woman is not to be trusted. Well, what matters is that the gang's all here. We'll find Rosalina in no time. Press on. I'm not just gonna go into this place without backup. Are you serious? The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier your hair becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. That's not good for your lungs. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners, or should I say the minor miners. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage. Kind of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. You find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Stella pauses. Sounds rush overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all going to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. Sounds so disappointed. She has a point. I mean, yeah. There's gonna be any place that's cursed. It's gonna be the place where 100 dead children working their asses off in a mine. That's where it'd be. God damn it. Just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, ended up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for example. Stella turns her flashlight up towards the alcove overhead. Hey, it's me! You guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm gonna get rabies, aren't I? I'm gonna get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You're gonna be fine. Just don't throw things at it. Just leave the bats alone and you'll be fine. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing deeper from the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? A hateful and broken presence stirs in the deep. Doesn't want you here. That was a warning. You have to move fast before something terrible happens. Whoa. Oh, you don't think it was Tommyknockers, do you? Okay, no. Tommyknockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. Three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommyknockers. It came from this way. Follow me. Well, you and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. Oh, it's just a teenage hangout spot. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passage give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you all doing in here? Pretty girl? Which one? This one? What the hell are you doing here, you creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. There's something terrible in this place that wants to be left alone. Get out of here before it leaves its mark on you. Yeah, that's a good way to get kids to listen to you. Tell your creepy friend to leave us alone. General Store Lady. Tell your creepy friends to leave us alone, General Store Lady. Oh, and there she is. Rosalina. And this dude. This is probably the best. Actually, no, you don't want to smoke down here at all. That's a terrible idea. Don't light up, dog. That's a bad idea. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he has a right to be worried. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Because no one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. Can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. I don't think so. You're right, Becca. This is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can go. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. Oh. Brocus need to be smarten up. Need to smarten up. Brocus? Who's Brocus? And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Are those canned strawberries, margaritas? Where did you even get those? Most of the teens avoid eye contact. Quiet one in the back tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Broski. Ah, okay. Broski needs to smarten up. Okay, I get it. I've only heard that word used like a handful of times, sorry. But I understand your meaning. I'm hip with the kids, I promise. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone ever comes in on Tuesdays. Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern. Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see you stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine? Ooh, no. Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Miles, surround on your sister. I'm gonna help you all sort this out, but can we maybe do it not in abandoned mine? Can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere a little safer? We should just let the kids have their fun. If these kids want to make bad decisions, that's on them. But this is why y'all, if this is what y'all do for fun here, maybe the ditchlings were kind of inevitable. Ooh. I'd love to help y'all sort this out, but can we maybe not do it in an abandoned coal mine? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mine facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe and we can hang out here anytime we want. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh shit. Oh hey Tabby. Kanika sighs. Yes, she's arrived. She's here. Probably for the best that she's here. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Aw, come on, this place is way sturdy. Check it out. Don't do anything stupid. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the talking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Face bombs. Yeah. 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 He would absolutely, like, get someone killed. Dear God. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Shut your dumb ass up. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart too. Enough. The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. I know, Stella. I almost died several times with you. I mean, I don't like this particular situation. What with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my right to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my right to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mines not clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear this sad 20-something to shreds. Shut the hell up. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Ow. No, she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalind a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell him about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. What? We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple of cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're gonna do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha? Look, Rosalind, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, say that about other people's families. Isn't that like bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Becca, he's saying it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention this to me. I could have investigated. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. He would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. He doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. You're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Wow, fuck you, Tabitha. Exactly. Rosalind's not that mature anyway. Wait, Rosalina's not that mature anyways. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. That's rude. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? I'm not gonna weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad, and the 2 of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. Should treat you more like an adult. How do you know there isn't a ghost? At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. I've seen some real bad things in this town. Even if it isn't a ghost, it doesn't mean Oscar is lying to you. Why are all of the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghost. There are no such things as ghosts. Oscar is just lying. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyway, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane. You can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. Well, that's debatable. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust in. Bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella's ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghosts. I don't care, and I can't believe I've wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung, or gets crushed by rocks, or meets any of the many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. I agree. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? Stakes can be higher. You have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. You can come along too. If you guys are going after Something spooky? Count me in. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. You hear something over the sound of Stella's pleading with Kanika and Tabitha. Something like the shuffling of feet on stone and the whispering, mischievous teens. You turn and see Becky and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. Don't go in that hole. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna hang back. I knew you weren't cool enough to hang out with us, Rosalina. Come on, Alexis, we'll have more fun without her. Oh, alright. Well, are you kidding me? What were you thinking? What were they thinking? I don't know, I'm sorry. Unbelievable. Whoa, Kanika. Maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and been zoning out the whole time we've been here. They must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Yeah. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. Never been able to get these hips through it. Stella, stop sneaking into my minds. Please. I'm literally begging you. Only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults. We could already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be remnants from the bygone era. Toxic relationships. All around, actually. All over the place, it seems like. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mine. Becca shouts back from the other end of the tunnel. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here millions of times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Also, sorry, Rosalina. I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever, come on, Alexis. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. Those idiots get themselves lost and die. I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Drac. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I can never fit in that tunnel anyways. I've crossed a barrier that I cannot. So my time here is up. Only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I'm still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. What about you, girl? Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alexis to leave. Don't make me ask you twice. They'll be fine, Rosalina. I think your dad would kill me if we let you stay down here any longer. Okay, can I at least wait outside? Yeah, we can wait outside together. No, you're not about to weasel away into this, Stella. Aw, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help out. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine. I won't waste my time arguing. Well, they don't want to listen to us. Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve this. I'm not getting in the middle of this. There's no way around it. It isn't just those kids. Something is calling out to us from down below. No way around it. It isn't just those kids. Something's calling out for us from down below. Noted. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen up with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. For sure, we won't be long. Cool, can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Never change, Zane. You're a fantastic character. Also, I love how he just has Bugs Bunny smoking a blunt on his t-shirt. That's hilarious to me. Tell Alexis I'm sorry. Kanika, Miles, Zane, and Rosalina head towards the entrance of the mine, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was like really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Oh, ow. Hey. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. I like the River Runner video. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I don't have a sponsor. Also, my jacket blends in perfectly to hers, and I think that's hilarious too. I just noticed that. I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. How does it feel to have teen girls think you're cool, Tabitha? Dang, Stella, Meat Rice, that's a big deal. Man, I wish they were gossiping about me. How does it feel to have... Dang, Stella, Meat Rice, that's a big deal. Big deal. They're on like every big podcast. Thank you. Thank you. Feels like a really big step for my channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all those things she's said tonight. She's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. Yeah, I don't like her. For a public figure, I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin. Remain silent. Yeah, she's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. You've seen how she's treated everyone tonight. Except Tabitha. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. It's interesting that that was actually something that I could have said, but I didn't. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you're kinda hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean that I care what people think of me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Aww. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. Yeah, I know, they're just teens, but none of that stuff stung. Yeah, it's weird. Great. Fantastic. Another knock. Closer. Interrupts your thoughts. Followed by another. Followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. I really don't like that knocking. I really don't like that knocking. Calm down, Alexis. It's just mind sounds. Well, probably not. Did you see that? No, it was just a shadow. There was no reason to get freaked out. I swear I saw something. Shut up, there's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. We sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? What if they're the ones doing the knocking? Or this is all a terrible prank? Coming down here was a bad idea. I can't believe they're making us do this. They'd better get grounded. What did they see? Tommy knockers. It's not Tommy knockers. They're probably just jumping at their own shadows. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper into the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish into a puff of smoke. It's probably just walks falling somewhere deeper in the mine. It's also bad for obvious reasons. 2 more dead kids to the pile. That's what it seems like. You sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? Yeah, I'm familiar with all the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from here, where everything joins back up. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. Yeah, let's keep going. As you progress deeper in the mine, the knocking grows more and more frequent. It's still distant, much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. The pit radiates rage, a white, hot anger. It hates you. At the heart of it, you can sense something else, the quiet hum of a darker presence. The heart calls to you, desperate to be witnessed. That's not usually a good sign. Usually if something wants to be seen, it's not for good reason. Something supernatural, I should say. Becca, we need to leave. This isn't fun anymore. This is plenty fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with that dorky crush of yours. You're just an 8th grader. Becca, this isn't about Rosalina. I know you can hear that knocking. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through this chamber below. Sounds like they're still down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up to the ladder and disappears over the edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Well, into the pit. Welp, tea? Yeah, it would make sense. Young love and whatnot. That's all I'm gonna leave that at. Hey kids. Great, the adults are here. Thanks, Alexa. Real nice. Becca is needing to feel like you're better than other people, so important to you that it's worth being buried alive over. You have an actual death wish because I can see this place starting to collapse. Becca, what are you doing? Alexis, you're much braver than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around. I like that one, actually. Alexis, you're much braver than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around. Excuse you? No, excuse you, Becca. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to hang out with you. I just want to leave, and I'm gonna do that right now. Whatever. This isn't fun anymore. Fine, we'll leave. Then do it. Leave now. Oh, good job. As Becca and Alexa move towards the ladder, The black chamber before you draws your focus. The voices around you, those of the teens, your companions, sound odd, distant. Well, I ain't got a choice. There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, but you don't hear it. I don't want to do this, but I'm doing it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit. Are you like psychic or something? Well, my character, this game starts you out with 2 traits, and I chose Keen Eye and Mystic, though I think technically. Hey, are you alright, Drac? Bear witness. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Your cousin dives toward you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. What the fuck is that? You said we wouldn't use this shipment. You know it's compromised. We couldn't afford to wait on new wood, Charles. We couldn't afford to wait on new wood, Charles. We had to go ahead with it. Oh, bad wood. Still sturdy enough. It'll get the job done. I don't think it will. Fucking hell, nope. This is a flashback, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Drac, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had seizures or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. What the fuck am I seeing? I'm fine. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Spirits be watching you. Yeah, apparently. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. Now that I'm getting the kids out of here, then I'm going to get both of you some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. Oh, great! Yeah, I think you're right. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than before. Can't help but notice the timber struts around you trembling as if they were being struck by invisible blows with each knock. For all that stands between you, the many tons of rock over your head, suddenly seem terribly fragile. Oh, nice knowing you. Yeah, I think this is where... Yeah. Like that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? Both of us were shown the dark truth of this place. Yeah. The sins were committed, the deaths that followed. We need to leave. I don't think this mystic shit's gonna help. There's gotta be fumes or something down here. Don't mind, these places are death traps. We probably just hallucinated. Are you literally gaslighting me? Run, just run. I said I saw it too. Stop being weird. We're leaving. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking. But that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder. Climb like hell, yeah. This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who spent your entire working life in and around coal mines. Follow her. He knows better than I do. You push your body to move as quickly as it can through your slowed down by the cramped corridor and winding passageway of the mine. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is close. Push through. And there it is. Freedom. You and Tabitha manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy shit, you're okay. Thank God. And everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults shut up. Becca, shut up. What did you just say to me? I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced bullshit. They didn't almost get us killed down there, you did. And now you're trying to pass it off on whoever else you can. It's just a cherry on top of this whole shit show of a friendship. I'm really not in a good headspace for this conversation. I could have died in there. Why are you doing this to me? No, enough. No playing the victim this time. Being friends with Rosalina has made me realize how horrible you are to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other. Friendships shouldn't be scared of each other. Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go into that stupid mine. It was your idea, and we could have died. If these grown-ups hadn't shown up, we could have been buried alive in that stupid little tunnel drinking stupid strawberry margaritas in a can. Screw all of you. Should we go after her? No, let her have her little tantrum. Did that feel good, Alexis? Finally telling her off? Yeah, I guess. She's gonna be so mad at me. She probably won't talk to me for a week, maybe a month, maybe the rest of my life. That's okay, Alexis. We don't need her. What do we do now? Now I drive you two home. I've already texted your parents, and I'm sure they're worried sick about you. Rosalina and Alexis duck off to the side as an exhausted Tabitha approaches your group. I'm going to get my car, and then we're going home. Abby? Tabitha leaves towards the active mine without another word, and you're afforded a quiet moment to catch up with Stella and Kanika. Can't believe you left me down there. The entities in the mine. Wait. I saw something down there, like the shadows of dead miners. Pretty sure Tabitha and I saw some ghosts down there. Did you not see them? Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber, where I saw that carving. Yeah, I think that one. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Maybe you weren't entirely off about the cult stuff you mentioned earlier today. But this thing felt odd. I saw something down there, like shadows of dead miners. They were right behind Stella just before you all left. Did you not see them? Oh, I didn't see anything other than you and that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you were deep in a dark abandoned coal mine. Might have just been primed to see things. You know, I think about it. It totally fits the profile of some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actually bona fide ghosts? Oh, Stella. Are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mine collapses, I guess. We sure dodged a bullet, didn't we? Yeah. Thank God you noticed them sneaking off. You're incredible down in the pit, too. Your vision. There was a stone carving on the wall in that pit that showed me what happened in this place. Charles Shaw was set up. I saw what happened in this place. The Scarlets caused the old collapse. Charles Shaw was set up. No way, dude was a monster. I mean, the Scarlets were monstrous too. They still are. Well, I mean, I'm right here. What I'm saying, what am I saying? I don't believe in visions. Whatever you saw was probably just auto suggestions. What is this, YouTube? I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Drac and Tabby had like simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. What happens now? Looks like Tabitha's back. I'd better drive these kids home. Come on, let's go back to the estate. It's been a long day and I need it to be over. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Drac? Excuse me? I'm trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. Yeah. I'll text you guys when we're back. Yeah, I ain't gonna just... Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what might lurk behind the tree line. Are you holding up? I've been better. She looks so tired of everything. I'm pretty sure she is. She runs a company, a failing company, because of, you know, coal mines and whatnot. At least everyone's okay. I don't appreciate being dragged off like that. Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that. We're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Sorry about today. It's fine. At least everyone's okay. There are a lot of parents who should have kept tighter reins on their kids. Never got in any trouble like this when I was a teen. And I have Pearl Ann to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. What am I telling you this for? You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Pearl Ann, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now. I think I'd like that. Done a better job tonight. Yeah, I don't really think the parents are to blame here. I beg to differ. People who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents. And clearly there are some parents at fault for this who weren't ready. Take Oscar. There are tons of people more qualified to be a parent, to be parents who can't even conceive. And here he is having a kid at 19 and clearly letting her do whatever the hell she wants. It's not fair. Do you want kids? Lots of people want kids. You and Kanika don't seem to get along. He pushes my buttons. Is there some sort of history there, or... No, now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Yeah, we'll ride in silence. She probably is tired of everything and everyone. Her eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with the undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. But at least nobody got hurt. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs. Turn in. You head up to your room and turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Oh my god. Another picture, this time of them staring from the trees. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoon. Or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than a mine collapse. No way, I'm sleeping tonight. Think about looking out of the bedroom window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. I'm also too exhausted to form proper sentences, apparently. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread falling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable and settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking to the decrepit metal. I love that I'm playing Pokemon while this is happening. Pokemon's got... Excuse me, holy shit, that came out of nowhere. Pokemon's got some creepy ass shit in it too. Well, when you close your eyes, see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carvings on the wall and the visions it imparted upon you. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Oh, it's just the cat. It's always just the cat. Nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Always just a cat. Oh? Is this Tabitha's room? That's not good. This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 3, please save your game now. I did. Would you like to see a recap for episode 3? No, thank you. Sunshine filters through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. Yeah, this is 2 nights in a row I've almost fucking died. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime from the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Well, I am actually gonna save here, too. This seems like probably the best place of any to call it, so thank you guys so much for watching. I am really enjoying this. This has been really interesting. Not only is it like creepy, spooky, old like secrets of like old town sort of stuff, but it's also like weirdly familiar to me because this is like, I live in the Appalachian region. I live in East Tennessee, which is like probably a stone's throw away from wherever this place is taking place. I think North Carolina, which is like not that far from where I live, like not even a 4-hour drive, I don't think. So it's really cool to see something, a horror thing, take place in an area I'm so familiar with. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. I am actually really excited to do more of this. Bye.